So on today's adventure, I've got much more of a heavier pack today, as you can see. So I'm just testing out this bike with some more gear. So I got a big bottle of water, some food, my hammock, and a variety of other things. I just kind of want to see how it feels if I go a little bit of a longer distance on one battery. So yeah, it's kind of a free ride today. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna set up shop and get my hammock set up. So I haven't figured that out yet, but there is a trail that's kind of north of where I'm at now. So I'm gonna try and locate that and see if there's like an offshoot where I can set up the hammock. It's a beautiful day. It's probably about 15 degrees Celsius. I'll give that to you in Fahrenheit. And it looks like the rain is holding off for now, so hopefully that's the case for the whole day. Wow, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. They're absolutely beautiful in this park. Check this out. So funny, I pulled up against beside another roadie and just smoked me again. I think I even turned it on to sport mode to try and win the race, but no, not even close. So I'm just hitting a really big hill here, and I've got it on sport mode with the heavier pack, so I'm just testing it out, see how well it's doing. So far I'm just seated, I'm not really having to pedal hard, and I'm currently in sport mode. So there's one more mode, which is turbo mode, but yeah, I don't feel too gassed. My pack's probably around 30 pounds or so, I would say. So yeah, really good on the hill. Yeah, so this bike ride today is very much a hill climb kind of day. So I'll be using sport mode and touring mode quite a bit, I think. I'm just on the second hill climb portion of the bike ride. So yeah, so far, not too bad actually. Battery's still full. And then I'm gonna get it more of a steeper incline when I get to the street I'm at right now. So it should get steeper. I don't know about the trails when I hit the trails, how steep they are when I get on them, but we will see. Doing some major construction in this area. All right, made it up the second hill climb, and I definitely lost a little bit of battery on that one. I had to use turbo a couple of times and sport mode a couple more, so but that's okay. I'm at the top and I'm heading towards the trails, so just looking on the maps to see where it's located. I think I'm almost at the trails here. So I just noticed there's a rest area here on the way, so if I can't find a spot to set up my hammock and get lunch sorted, I'm definitely going to stop here because there's like a nice little hidden bench. Let's go check it out. I'm not quite sure where that trail leads. I think it goes all the way from the bottom where I was located before. Oh, it's like an old train track here. Huh. Oh, this is cool. This is neat. Little secret little area. Oh, this is shifty. Look at this. Old train tracks. There's old parts. Rail history. The Dollar Logging Company Railroad. Oh, that's neat. The use of railways to transport logs began in the early 20th century. A railway line was constructed starting in Port Moody to support the building of the Coquitlam Lake Dam. It was then used by Dr. Robert Dollar in the early 20th century for logging operations on Burke Mountain. The Dollar Logging Company extended the tracks east and north across Coquitlam and up Burke Mountain. The line crossed the upper portion of Hyde Creek, then crossed Coast Meridian Road and followed what is now known as Harper Road. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Not a bad place to sit down for lunch, that's for sure. But hopefully I can hit the trails, and hopefully I find a spot that I can sort of get off on and set up my hammock. But let's get back on the bike and keep hitting the road here. From what I've been told, there's some pretty killer downhill mountain bike trails along here. I just saw a guy with a really expensive downhill bike, and I've seen some cool videos on YouTube of people hitting these trails, so it's pretty nice area. So I just spoke to a very nice gentleman, and he said that if I go straight through this way, it'll take me to, a bunch of power lines and a park called Pine Cone Burke Park, I believe is what he said. So he suggested I go this way rather than the other way. I've got my map on my phone here. One of the little add-ons that was gifted to me, thank you Gary, was this, just a cell phone holder, and it seems simple, but it's great for maps and stuff, so I can sort of figure out where I'm going. But yeah, I'm gonna go straight, see where this takes me. Yeah, there's a shooting range just straight ahead here, so I'm not gonna head that way. I'm gonna go this way and head along the trail. This is good. I get to test out the trail portion of this bike, the front suspension. Seems pretty good so far. Not quite sure how far this trail goes, but we will see. Which way do I go? Let's see here. This takes me to Sawblade Falls, Woodland Park, South 19 kilometer summit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a flat part here. Yeah, just in case, I think I'm gonna start maybe a bike ride just in case on my Garmin. Let's start that timer. I think I started it. Did I start it? No, I started it. Yeah, just in case, because it has a return to home function. It'll draw a line of where I need to return back to. So it can easily get lost in these trails here. So instead of that way, I think I'm gonna go that direction. Nice. So far, no amazing spots for me to kind of veer off on. I'm just going straight on this trail. I don't know where it actually takes me. I didn't see any signage, so let's see. I'll keep going for a little while. Frank's Trail, a little downhill trail down there. Well, I've been going uphill for a while on this trail and I'm not quite sure where it goes, so I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm at half battery almost, and so I'm not comfortable enough knowing what this battery can do yet. It'd be different if I had a second battery with me, but I'm gonna start heading back down. I was originally thinking about eating just at the picnic tables, but I think I'm gonna try and find a spot in a trail somewhere along the way back near water so I can set up my hammock and just kind of chill for a little bit. So far this bike's been really good on trail. Front suspension's good, but I don't know if you guys have ever had this problem. It kicks out of gear when I'm pedaling too hard. I don't know what it is. Maybe I wasn't fully in gear when I changed gears, but if I take it off touring mode or sport mode and I'm just kicking it on eco mode and I'm pedaling hard, it kicks out of gear. So I don't know what the deal is. I'll have to talk to the bike store about that. It's probably user error. It's probably something I'm doing wrong, but if you have any info on that, let me know in the comments. Well, I've just got tempted by going off this onto this other trail here. It doesn't seem too steep, so I'm just gonna check to see where it goes, and it seems like it goes for quite some distance, but and it's relatively flat actually. I thought it'd be more elevation. I'll keep a close eye on the battery just in case. I mean, the majority of the trip back is downhill anyway, so we'll see. I'll keep a close eye on the battery. I just have to see what's gone down this trail a little bit. Another bike trail, downhill bike trail. Oh, nice. Woodland Walk, Coquitlam Lakeview Trail, South Trail, Slope Ridge. All right, let's check it out. There's so many offshoot downhill biking trails here. It's crazy. I'm gonna switch it over to eco mode just to conserve the battery. I might even shut it off for now. I'm almost tempted to go down there. Oh, this bike is way too heavy. Maybe if it had full suspension, I don't know. All right, I think I've gone far enough on this trail. I'm gonna turn back around and go grab a bite to eat, I think. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. Yeah, so I've kind of mentioned in previous videos, but this Garmin watch has kind of a back to start option there. I don't know if you can see that. You just select it, press OK, track back. Press OK, and then it draws a line as to where you came from. Oops, I don't know why that turned off. Back to start, track back. So it just calculates, yeah, like I said, it shows you a line of where you came from. You just follow that line all the way back and it'll take you to the starting point of when you started your bike ride or your hike or your run or whatever. So it's a neat little feature. It says I'm off course too, which I'm not, but well, it looks like the rain is about to roll in, so unfortunately it looks like I'm gonna get rained out from the idea of setting up my hammock somewhere and cooking some food. So I'm just gonna look for a place to eat on my way back and see what sort of food we can come up with. So let's check it out. All right. Well, I had to get a medium because they didn't sell smalls or slices. So the name of this pizzeria is Vesuvio Pizzeria. So never had it. Looks pretty decent. They put a lot of cheese on here. Look at that. Oh yeah. It probably grows some of you out that there's ham and pineapple on here, but that's good. Well, it wasn't a moment too soon. It's probably going to start raining in the next 2 or 3 minutes. It's unfortunate. I really wanted to set up my hammock again, but there'll be lots of future sunny days to come. So today's test was a good one. Just brought all this stuff in the pack here. And it wasn't a problem at all. I thought it was going to be more of a pain in the butt, but no, I mean, I could have more weight on there, no problem. So that's a good test for me when I want to throw in the camping gear and go off and maybe head to a campsite somewhere. So it shouldn't be an issue. But thanks for watching today's video, guys. I'm going to mow down on the rest of this pizza, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.